Hi everyone, we are going to read another book on Epic today called Mooncakes. My name is Miss Comia.
Miss Angles.
Mrs. P.
And Dr. Jenkins.
And this month is May, and so we have our Asian Pacific American Heritage Month where we celebrate the cultures, traditions, histories of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders in the United States.
And just like Miss Comia said, today we're reading a book called Mooncakes, and the author is Loretta Seto, and it's illustrated by Renne, Benoit. And this is kind of a special book because it's like two stories in one. We get to hear the story about a family, their names are Mama, Baba, and their daughter, and how they celebrate the Moon Festival. And we're also going to hear, while we're reading that story, about the history of the Moon Festival and why people still celebrate the Moon Festival today. So it's like two stories in one. So let's get started.
All right. Tonight, the moon shines like a polished pearl, round and fat. It glows bigger and brighter than I have ever seen.
Tonight, I'm allowed to stay up late. Soon there will be mooncakes to eat, sweet and chewy. They are round like the moon. They make a circle for me and Mama and Baba. They make a circle for my family.
Outside, we light paper lanterns. I made one all by myself using my favorite colors. The lanterns and stars light up the sky. The moon makes everything shine like silver and water.
In our backyard, we sit together in a big chair. We watch small, dusty clouds brush the moon's face. The wind shakes the leaves. Hush, hush. Baba pulls the blanket close.
In our backyard, we sit together in a big chair. We watch small, dusty clouds. I'm so sorry, I read the same page. Mama and Baba tell me about Chang-Yi, the woman who lives on the moon. Long ago, the world had 10 suns in the sky, and it became too hot and dry. The Jade Emperor asked his most skilled archer, Hu Yi, to help. Hu Yi aimed high and far. He shot down 9 of the suns, and the world became safe again. As a reward, Hu Yi wanted the elixir of eternal life. But Hu Yi was not a good man. He was cruel and wanted to live forever so that he could rule the people of China. Since Hu Yi had saved the world from becoming a desert, the Jade Emperor had no choice but to grant Hu Yi his wish.
Hu Yi's wife, Chang-Yi, knew of her husband's unkind ways. She took the elixir from Hu Yi and ran away. Hu Yi chased Chang-Yi across the land, over rivers, valleys, and mountains, until the harvest moon rose high above them. Finally, with Hu Yi at her back, Chang-Yi drank the elixir to escape and was lifted up to the moon, where she lives in the Jade Palace, now and forever. I look for Chang-Yi and the Jade Palace on the moon, but I don't see them. Maybe they're on the other side, I say. Mama and Baba smile and pull me close so I will stay warm.
Time for mooncakes, Mama says. We have mini ones and medium ones, but we share a big one. It tastes better when we eat it together. Mama and Baba tell me about Wu Gang, the woodcutter. He also lives on the moon. Long ago, a selfish woodcutter, Wu Gang, wished to learn the secret of eternal life. He came upon an old hermit who promised to teach him. In return, Wu Gang would have to do exactly as the hermit said. Eager to live forever, Wu Gang agreed.
But Wu Gang was a lazy man. Each time the hermit asked Wu Gang to complete a task, Wu Gang would grow bored or tired and take a nap. Angry, the hermit revealed his true identity, the Jade Emperor. Wu Gang was scared. He begged for one last chance. The emperor took Wu Gang to the Jade Palace's garden on the moon. There stood a large cassia tree. To live forever, Wu Gang would have to chop it down. The emperor warned Wu Gang that if he stopped working, even for a moment, he would wither away and die.
Wu Gang laughed at this simple job. He was a woodcutter after all. But with each blow of his axe, the tree healed itself as though it had never been struck. Wu Gang chopped and chopped, but the tree would not fall. To this day, Wu Gang is still on the moon, still chopping and filling the air with the scent of cinnamon from the freshly cut cassia tree. I look for Wu Gang and the tree on the moon, but I don't see them. I think I smell cinnamon, I say. Mama and Baba smile, and Mama tweaks my nose.
Time for tea, Baba says. He pours hot, steaming tea for us to drink. Mooncakes and tea are better than mooncakes alone. Mama and Baba tell me about Jade Rabbit. Jade Rabbit lives on the moon too. Long ago, 3 moon magicians wanted to test the goodness of the animals on Earth. The magicians turned themselves into 3 poor old men and pretended to beg for food. When they asked Fox, he gave them red berries from his den. When they asked Monkey, she gave them guavas pulled down from her tree. But when the moon magicians asked Rabbit, he had nothing to give. Instead, Rabbit offered himself to the magicians for them to eat.
The 3 moon magicians were so amazed by Rabbit's kindness, they brought him back to the moon to live with them. Rabbit became known as Jade Rabbit, and he still lives on the moon and brings food to those on Earth who need it. I look for Jade Rabbit on the moon, but I don't see him. Does Jade Rabbit bring us mooncakes and tea too? I ask, yawning. Mama and Baba smile and press their cheeks against mine.
Eating mooncakes and lighting paper lanterns, watching the round pearl moon and winking stars, looking for Chang'e, Wu Gang, and Jade Rabbit. This is my moon festival. I can see Mama and Baba and me in the circle of the moon. It's late. Mama and Baba say it's time to sleep. They hug me close. I blow out my lantern and the smoke curls up to the sky. Thank you, I say to the moon before I go inside.
From my bedroom window, the moon watches over me. In my bed, I close my eyes and dream.
The end.
Thank you so much for reading with us, everyone.
Thank you.
See you soon.
And remember that just like this family, even if you're not with your relatives or your friends, you can all look up and see the same moon and know that we're all together.
Hope you enjoyed the story. Bye.